Hello everyone, this is Captain Kyle, today known as Q, and I'm here at the Creation Continuing Voyage convention with Robert Picardo, a very talented actor who has been in Star Trek Voyager, he has been in Stargate, and many other things, Smallville, the list goes on and on. How are you enjoying the convention?
Well, it's always a pleasure to meet the faithful, to meet Star Trek fans. We get to see them all over the world. We happen to be in Parsippany, New Jersey, and if you can spell that, I'm going to give you a clue. It has 3 P's in it.
That's a lot of P's.
And none of the P's are in New Jersey, of course. No P's in New Jersey.
Of course. They're in Russia.
Yes.
So, you do a lot of conventions.
I think I do a fair amount. It depends on the year. This past summer, I missed a number because I was performing at the Edinburgh Fringe Festival, doing a brand new play called A Joke with a Doctor Who actor named Sylvester McCoy, Doctor Who number 7. So it was the meeting of the doctors with no names from the 2 different franchises.
That sounds excellent. Are you working on anything else right now?
I've been guest starring on television. I recently worked on Grey's Anatomy, and I have another upcoming science fiction appearance on a brand new show that I'm not allowed to say what it is.
Of course.
And I believe I may be going back to Grey's Anatomy. We'll find out in about 2 days. So I'm still guest starring on other people's shows. The great thing about being on a medical show now is that I'm usually the patient instead of the doctor.
Well, that would definitely be a switch. So going to all these cons that you have gone to, what do you think about these people who dress up in costume, these cosplayers?
Well, I've seen them. They often get in their costumes in the men's room, which is sometimes difficult. Some of them, try to hide in a toilet stall while they're doing it. I'm imagining that you're a rather tall person with a complex costume. I'm guessing that you couldn't become Q in a toilet stall, could you?
If I needed to, I am Q, I could.
You could. You being all-powerful, certainly you could subdue a toilet stall, or its dimensionality.
I'd probably go in the handicap stall.
There you go. So, yes, I admire people who put great care, and certainly if they create their own costumes, that's great. I'm always willing to judge a costume contest, especially if it's, the top 7 of 9s is always a good one to judge. But yes, I've been called. We're all called upon. I've judged Klingon contests outdoors in 90-degree heat, which is not good Klingon weather. Those foreheads are just melting right off.
So, now I realize on a lot of your shows you've been put into various costumes. But if you were to come to a con and be moved to put on a costume yourself, doesn't have to be from Star Trek, who would you like to cosplay?
Wow, that's a tough one. Who would I like to cosplay? I'm guessing, I've been dressed up as Spider-Man. He's a classic. He's an old favorite. I do a very good Batman voice, but I don't know how I have plastic pecs. I haven't seen them in a long time, so I don't know. I'm going to have to say, just as a wild card, I'm going to say that since I'm very good friends with John Delancey, I'd say I'd like a crack at Q.
I think you do well as a Q.
I think so too. I have the appropriate disdain and superiority. I think all I lack is about 6 inches in height.
They have shoes for that.
They do indeed.
So you said you do a good Batman voice. Would you care to display this talent?
Yes. I am Batman, and this microphone, hopefully, is picking me up.
I saw the bars going back, so yes, I picked you up. So yes, we'll send that out. Maybe you can take over from Kevin Conroy.
It's basically the standard horror movie voice. If you go back to The Howling, 1980, I think I used that voice when I play the werewolf. Pretty much. Very
cool. So you're a man of many talents. Have you done other voice work?
I have done quite a bit of voice work. I don't know if I'm allowed to say it or not. Isn't there a new Justice League of America coming out on an animated series?
I'm not sure, but if so, it'd be awesome.
I think that I might appear in that.
Were you in the other Justice League before?
I was in the other one before. What did I play in that? Amazo. I play a different character this time out, but I'm not saying what because I believe I signed an NDA. I just did another episode of something called The Bravest Warrior, which is an internet animation. I've done quite a bit of animation. All the way back to the Pagemaster with 3 generations of Star Trek actors. Whoopi Goldberg and me and somebody else from the original series. Anyway, they like Star Trek actors in animation.
Well, we're glad that you are able to spread your talents through many different, how shall we say, mediums.
Yes.
What is your social media so people can follow you?
Oh, right. My social media is at Robert Picardo on Twitter and Robert_Picardo on Instagram. And I'd also like to do a special shout out for the nonprofit, the Planetary Society. I'm on the executive board. Our fearless leader and CEO is Bill Nye the Science Guy. We are a nonprofit space advocacy group to foster people's interest and support of space science and exploration, co-founded by Carl Sagan in 1980 and still going strong. We're about to launch a citizen-funded spacecraft, the LightSail 2. So check it out at theplanetarysociety.org. I also do a free monthly newsletter called The Planetary Post about what's cool that's happening in space. I hope you'll subscribe for free.
That is awesome. Well, thank you so much, Robert.
Thank you. My pleasure. Thank you so much.
And everyone, thanks for watching. As always, have fun and cosplay on. Or live long and prosper, whatever you'd like to do. Hi, thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please like and share, and we love to read your comments. Don't forget to subscribe and click the little bell icon to get notifications of our new videos. Thanks again, and we'll see you on the con floor.